Cycle Expedition Myanmar was a group of 14 built environment professionals cycling 550 kilometres around Myanmar, investigating the country's healthcare system through a series of field research. The BRE Trust very kindly sponsored myself and Chelsea, an architecture student from Myanmar, to join the trip.
So in 2017, I was working for Article 25, which is the largest architecture charity based in UK. I'm an architecture student and I speak English, so they want me to get involved as a translator for the trip.
The main aim of this trip was to use our expertise in the built environment fields to look at how the country's healthcare system operates and how the buildings are constructed. This was all to help write a design guide which will go to the Myanmar government's Ministry of Health to advise them on how best to refurbish and rebuild their healthcare centres. Before and after the trip as well, we also did lots of workshops according to what our expertise were. I myself did a workshop on BREEAM and QSAND to the Association of Myanmar Architects, and that was to 25 delegates. In the summer and autumn of 2017, a small group of us met up regularly to see what research we could do and what direction to go in, and we decided on focusing on the rural health centres. Article 25 had someone on secondment in Myanmar at the time, so she was able to do a lot of groundwork. On the trip itself, we would go on our cycle rides, and then when we came across a health centre, a group of us would go there, would interview the staff, getting an idea of how it all operates. We'd do a survey looking at the actual structure, would look at the building services and the sustainability elements.
They needed to know how the real healthcare centre is working on the ground, and can they really give a good treatment for the people on the healthcare or things like that.
Since coming back to the UK, we have met up twice as a group to go through all our findings and collate it all. We met up with industry experts who were able to advise on the best way forward, taking our recommendations and turning them into solutions to put into the design guide. Article 25 have been in contact with BRE to help them with some projects, particularly some school projects in Africa, some technical work that we could do with regard to energy monitoring and heat monitoring as well. So it makes perfect sense for us to work closely together, as there's a lot of synergies in what we do.
From that trip, I achieved a lot of new knowledges and new experiences from the real architects. It was a really good opportunity for a Burmese student to see how the real situations were difficult in the villages and what kind of problems they are facing. We are only learning theories, not very practical things at the university. So from this trip, I could see the real things. So I could share with my friends and with my colleagues. That was a great trip. And I could make a lot of new friends on the trip.
For me, this was the best trip I've ever been on, and it's all thanks to the BRE Trust for making it possible. And I believe this will be the beginning of a very strong relationship between Article 25 and BRE going forwards on many projects to come.